my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with my current favorites. I don't remember when my last favorites was, and then when I remembered that I needed to do it, it was already the following month, so I'm pretty sure I'm behind 2 months on monthly favorites. So I do want to request that you guys please overlook any lipstick that may be found on my teeth, and please ignore the current state of my mani. It's been a long day, and when I have long days, I take it out on my nails. I think this is the first time maybe that my nails have been this disgusting on camera. Usually we have like one random chip and it drives me crazy, so I just remove all nail polish, but I have no respect for you guys right now. Alright guys, the very first favorite is the sweater that I'm wearing right now. It may not look like a sweater because it's half off my body, but I promise you it is a sweater. I actually hauled this from Just Fab, and I'm actually partnering up with them in a video that may already be up on my channel. Not really sure. If it is, I'll link it. If it's not, I won't until it is. Anyway, it's gonna be a fall haul slash fall outfits ideas. I'm really excited about it. I even asked a friend to help me do it, so y'all better like it. So you guys know that I'm all about that shoulder life. Like, my boobs will rarely come out to play. My legs sometimes come out to play. I'm not a butt girl, so my shoulder is like my thing. I like to show my, do you guys remember cold shoulder shirts? Like every single one of my shirts was cold shoulder shirts. Anyway, so I really like the slouchy sweater look, and what I do is I'll normally wear a small in tops, but when I want to do this, I'll go up 2 sizes. So this is actually a large, and let me show you guys. I do like a French tuck in the front. I wear it with really comfy jeans, and that's like my go-to look during the week when I'm running around with my kids. So I wanted to include it because give me Leopard, all the things. But yeah, I was like, I should really talk about the sweater that I've been loving and my how to buy a sweater hack. Because I don't know if you guys have seen this look before and then you try to do it and it never works and you end up with like a super stretched out sweater that's not supposed to be stretched out. So if you go up 2 sizes, it usually works, and then you also get that like, look at these nails! You also get that long sleeve look. I would say if you guys are on the petite side, I would probably avoid this buying 2 sizes bigger because it'll fit you like a dress and the sleeves will just be a world of long. But if you guys are tall, it's probably a hack that you can do. Moving on to hair stuff. So in Dallas, it's been raining. I mean, torrential downpours. You go outside for 30 seconds and you get drenched. So I thought it would be a really good idea to put a product to the test that one of you guys recommended in a video that I did probably a year or more ago. So the Amika The Shield Anti-Humidity Spray. One of you guys told me to get this because it smells so good and the scent lingers in your hair, which is something that I look for. We're gonna talk about a product that does that soon. But since it's been raining so hard, I was like, y'all know how my hair is. My 3 hairs are wavy slash curly. They frizz out crazy, like they're enraged with me. And so weather like this, I can't be out living my best life without like an umbrella or a hood or whatever, making sure that I cover my hair. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this sucker to the test. So I sprayed this before blow drying my hair. Ta-da! I have been in and out. I went out in the full-on rain to get the mail with no umbrella, and my hair dried and it stayed the same. So can I say that this is an anti-humidity spray? Confirmed. It does change the way my hair looks a little bit. It does make it flatter, but it also makes it very shiny. So it's going to be one of those things where it's a toss-up. Do you want the anti-humidity aspects of it and the shine, or do you want more volume? Because if you're looking for volume, this is not going to help you with that. It's going to do the opposite. It's going to make it flat. I like sleek, flat, and super shiny, but sometimes it's good to have a little volume in there, and this will not help with that, but helps with other stuff. Speaking of scent lingering in your hair, the Dove Refresh and Care Fresh Coconut Dry Shampoo. So I partnered up with Dove and Dunkin' Donuts for the month of October. Kind of shine some light on those people that just live really busy lifestyles and how we rely on simple and fun things like dry shampoo and coffee. So it was a really exciting giveaway. It might still be up on my Instagram now. And so they sent me all of their scented dry shampoos. I kind of picked a favorite. I know you're not supposed to do that as a mom, but I totally picked a favorite. The fresh coconut one. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, and you can't tell Dove because it might hurt their feelings, but sometimes when I really want to smell it because it smells that good, I'll just spray a little. I'll do like a little squirt in the cap. Oh my God, you guys. It smells so good. I can't describe it. It's like fresh and clean, but also a little floral. It smells so yummy. Anything that's gonna make my hair feel clean, refreshed, and smell amazing, put it all over my hairs. All right, you guys, we're still in the bathroom right now. Let's talk about the current Acne cleanser that I've been using. You guys, I feel like we've gotten to the point in my channel where we change in front of each other. You know what I mean? Like, we don't do the whole, oh, I'm gonna go and change, I'll be right back. We're just like, all right, let's do this. And I'm okay with that. I've been here long enough, y'all have been here long enough, and you're like, all right, we're all friends here. What's a couple of underwear shots? Couple of bra shots, what's the big deal? Let's talk about acne and periods. This is what we do here. So, the Beautycounter Countercontrol Clear Pore Cleanser is the acne wash that I've been using for my acne. A lot of you guys have told me that I just need to stop washing my hair in the shower. You're just like, quit it, Dani. You need to wash your body in the shower, and then you need to get out and wash your hair in the sink. Who has time for that? Do you know what kind of mess I would make? Have you guys ever seen those clips of like German Shepherds or like those Beethoven dogs that get wet and then they walk out and they just shake everywhere? That's what my bathroom would look if I washed my hair in the sink. So it's not happening. So I'm on the constant hunt for a good acne cleanser. Ta-da! Although I don't know where to find this. I got this as PR sent to me, and I'm like, yeah, but where do you find Beautycounter? I know Beautycounter is one of those clean, green brands that is all the rage, super great ingredients, amazing formulas, and I have to agree, this is an amazing cleanser. I would use this on my face. And I don't struggle with blemishes. Okay, maybe I do now, but not that much. Just let me feel better about myself, okay, you guys? So it actually works really well. I've totally been loving it. Beautycounter, where can I find you? Because I don't think it'll just magically show up at my house every month, right? So if y'all know where I could find this, because I need to link it for you guys, let me know. We're still in the bathroom. We're still in the bathroom. Let's talk about Ursa Major. Ursa Major saved my life when it came to my pits. And it wasn't just Ursa Major, it was Manly Blogs, you guys, that non-toxic, amazing lifestyle blogger that I'm always telling you about. You guys, we have a girls' date because she also lives in Dallas. I'm kind of excited about it. So she introduced me to the brand Ursa Major. I tried the deodorant, they saw my video, they loved it, and they sent me these. These are the 4-in-1 essential face wipes. When I tell you that a face wipe has changed my life, I'm telling you, this face wipe has changed my life. I used to rave about the ones, the Pep Start wipes from Clinique in the hot pink bag. So good. I was like, these are the only wipes that I use that actually make my face feel clean without using cleanser and water, right? And so I don't remove my makeup with makeup wipes. I wash my face to remove my makeup, and I usually use like a cleansing balm before the cleanser. So there are days where I don't use makeup, and there are days where halfway through the day, even though I'm not using makeup, my face feels yucky, or there are days where I'm extra sweaty, or there are days where I pretend I'm working out for 10 minutes and I get a little sweaty, or I'm chasing my kids or my dogs or whatever and my face feels dirty, and I don't want to do the whole bells and whistles, cleanser, Foreo, sink, draining down my arm, getting on my elbow, then making me unreasonably ragey. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, Ursa Major sent me these face wipes. I'm gonna use them. Holy moly, they're amazing. Oh my God, they're so good. First of all, the sheet is like this big. It's this massive bamboo sheet saturated with product. They're not skimpy on how much product they put on there. It's enough to cleanse your entire face, neck, décolleté, and ears. Okay, you guys, it has you covered. Not only does it make your face feel clean, but it also feels hydrated, toned, and moisturized. It's such a weird combo that I'm totally okay with. So when they saw me talk about their deodorant and they sent me these, they also sent me the Essential Face Tonic. Did you know that this liquid is the same thing that's in this wipe? So if you're like, hey, I don't want all these disposable wipes, I want to do it myself with reusable, I don't know, whatever you guys use, those facial rounds. There are some reusable ones that they sell. Or you want to maybe not use as much. You don't want this whole wipe. You want just one on a cotton pad. They sell the toner on its own. You're welcome. All right, you guys, I feel a little embarrassed talking about nails right now because the current state of my manicure, but for the purpose of this video, I think we can just talk about it anyway because we're all friends here and we change in front of each other. I mean, we've already established our safe zone, right? Okay, let's talk about nails. So when the KL Polish fall collection came out, I was like, oh, cool. I'm kind of mildly excited about two of those colors. One of my least favorite in the collection that I was like, I don't want that color on my nails, I'm not gonna use it, is Medusa. And that's actually one of my favorites. This is one of those colors that you think you're not gonna like, you think you're probably gonna hate the formula, and this is speaking from someone that uses a lot of nail polish. So when I see a bottle of polish, I can automatically start making assumptions as to whether it's gonna be sheer, thick, gloppy, streaky, I'm gonna need a white base, a black base, etc., right? So when I saw Medusa, I was like, oh no ma'am. I'm gonna need to use the base with that, either a black or a white. I'm gonna have to do two or three coats of Medusa. It's gonna be impossible to photograph for you guys. I'm not even gonna bother. I used 2 coats, that's it, nothing else. No white coat, no black coat, no base coat. I just used 2 coats, and look how awesome it is. I wore it in a lot of videos recently, and I was thoroughly impressed. The next color in the collection that's my favorite is 1435. When I opened the package after receiving the polish, I was like, this color is the first one that's going on my hands immediately. And sure enough, it's absolutely, this is the type of color that I like. I want that opaque, kind of faded, grungy type of nail polish look. I'm currently wearing black. You know what I mean? Actually translates even prettier onto the nails. So I hope you guys enjoy those swatches, not these swatches that are live in front of you. And as usual, in any and all my KL Polish mentions, I do have an affiliate code, which means I do make commission if you use it. Now, the code Dani works on all KL Polish products except the Zodiac collection that's launching soon. I don't think anybody's codes are gonna work on that collection. So still excited to try it, but for now, these 2 are my absolute favorites. Okay, now let's talk about makeup. I feel like we have a few makeup products to talk about. The first ones we'll talk about are my 2 lip colors. The first one I'm wearing right now. Now, I want to apologize in advance if I get a little ragey discussing this lip product, because as much as I love it and it's one of my favorites, I think I hate it a little bit more than I love it. I know, what an oxymoron, right? But you know what? I have a very enigmatic personality and it just comes with the territory. So I actually kept this little card because I knew I would forget the name of this lipstick. This is the YSL Rouge Pure Couture The Slim. That is the name of this lipstick. These are square lipsticks. Let's talk about why these are in my favorites. So you guys know the matte lip trend is all the rage, and matte liquid lipsticks aren't my favorite. I do like matte lips, but I tend to use the lip liner approach when I want to do a matte lip. Some of my favorite matte lipsticks are from Urban Decay, NARS, and Maybelline. But this is the best formula I know that's a big statement. This is the best formula of matte lipstick that I have ever used. Here's where I get ragey. This lipstick did not need to be in square form. Do you know how hard it is to put this on? I have pretty defined lips. So I could go in there with the square and get the Cupid's bow perfectly, and I could shave it all the way down and go right around. I have enough lip to play with. You know what I mean? To go around multiple times and actually fill them in. This is like a coloring book. You got options. You know what I mean? I struggled so bad using this lipstick the first, the second, the third time. It's not until you really get down into it and you really soften those edges that it gets a little bit easier, but it's still really freaking hard. Listen, if a lipstick needs to come with instructions on how to apply it, it's not a lipstick you want in your purse, okay? But I'm torn because, okay, first of all, the packaging is sexy AF, right? The formula is the best matte formula I've ever used, ever. And it stays on forever, but it's creamy and it's comfortable and it's so nice. But the bullet didn't need to be square form like that. Like, what are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to impress? Like, YSL, we already like you. You're not the new kid on the block. You don't need to impress us. Like, we're good. We could just give us a normal bullet, or maybe not four-sided. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have to be four-sided. Maybe if they would have done like a little round side or something, I don't know, but it really bothers me. It took me a while to kind of figure out how to apply it. I may or may not have gotten lipstick everywhere, so I don't know. It's gonna be one of those things where you kind of just fill in the middle and then take a lip brush and then do the edges, or you overdraw and then go in with a concealer brush and clean up the edges until you soften the lipstick and it's not so harsh, like square, 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 90-degree angle, everywhere, everywhere, sharp, 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 cut yourself with the lipstick. You know what I mean? And the second lip color caused such a stir, you guys. So I wore this in several videos and my weekend vlog nonstop, and every time I would get asked what lipstick it was, I would say Dolly Danger. Everyone would be like, I don't think that's the right name. That's not a lipstick. And I'm like, I know, and I never said it was a lipstick. I just said it was my lip color. Dolly Danger, it's legit, it's a thing, I'm not lying, I promise. Someone was so emphatic about correcting me that I had to come up into my studio, go through my lip liners and verify. I was like, yeah, I was right, man, I hate when people make me second guess myself. So this is a Buxom Plumpline liner called Dolly Danger. It's the perfect matte mauve for fall and winter. The perfect. If I could wear this every day, I would. It's amazing. I'll show you guys a picture. It is like a giant lip liner. It's easy to apply, but it's a chubby lip liner, so you fill it in faster than if it was a regular lip liner. It's very comfortable. It lasts. I mean, I love it. And the best part is that these go on super cheap sale at Ulta quite often. I think it was for 21 Days of Beauty, but they often are discounted. So it's a great product. It comes with a little thing on the other side that you can see I've attempted to try to use, but it does nothing. It's like, they're like plastic bristles. It's very confusing. But the actual product, Dolly Danger, is fantastic. Okay, let's talk a little bit about complexion. If you guys have been keeping up with my Get Ready With Me's, you've probably seen me use this product a few times already. So the Almay Smart Shade Skin Tone Matching Makeup. So I was having one of those like weak moments where I was like, you know what? I'm going to force myself to use something that I know I'm gonna hate. I don't know if that's really a weak moment as much as like a negative Nancy moment. And I was like, okay, it's one of those color adapting products. L'Oreal had one for a little bit. I think Maybelline had one for a little bit. Those would never guess my skin tone color, okay? Like they would never, ever nail it. Can we talk about this one for a second? This is the shade Light Medium Mine, or 200. I think there's 5 or 6 shades in the collection, and each shade or product is supposed to go 2 shades lighter and 2 shades darker. So it's supposed to nail your color, are the claims. And so I was like, yeah, right, Almay, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Oh my God, it's so good. So it comes out white, and it has those like, you can't feel anything, but you can see little like brown freckles in there. And so as you work the product into your skin, it develops a shade and it matches you perfectly. Like, how does it do that? You know what? I don't need to know. It's kind of like those Facebook ads that roll up that you were like, wait, I was just talking to Sam about that. Why is it in my Facebook feed? That's a little weird, but I'm not gonna ask any questions. That's kind of how I feel about this. So it does have SPF 15. It is a drugstore product. It's kind of awesome. You can use coupons. I don't know, I'm actually really excited. I haven't used anything else since I tried it, and now I'm like, okay, now I found a new favorite. Now I'm gonna forget about the other stuff. Like, I need to get out of these little, you know, animalito de costumbre, like creature of habit. I think the only thing about it is that you can't use a beauty sponge or a brush. I don't think. I mean, I've tried and it stays white. It's not until I get my fingers in there that it really develops the color. So I think that's kind of what you have to do with it. But you know what? It's okay. I actually set my drugstore foundation with this ridiculously expensive powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I like balance, okay, you guys? I like balance. I hauled this a while ago, and I kind of forgot to use it. I used it once, and then I put it away and completely forgot about it. So the other day when I was like rummaging through my oldies but goodies, I was like, wait a minute, you're not an oldie or goodie. I haven't used you enough to really get to know you. So what do you say? We go on a few dates, Charlotte Tilbury, and it's been doing me right. It's really, like, the way the powder is, it's so silky, but it's not matte. There's no shimmer in here. There's no sparkle. There's no sheen. It just has a non-matte finish. So, you know how like LaCroix is like, oh, it's sparkling water with like a fart of strawberry. This is like the one step before matte. You're like the little engine that could, and you really want to go up that mountain, but you barely, like you barely miss it. That's what this powder is. Like, it wanted to be matte, but it missed it. So it just gives you a really, I'm sorry, you guys. Even I can't with my BS sometimes. So it's just one of those powders that gives you a very natural finish. It sets your makeup well. Like, it sets your makeup to say, hey, I got you. I'm gonna set your makeup, but you know what? I'm not gonna make you look uber matte. I'm gonna make you look healthy and radiant. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you are. I should probably tell you the name of this product, huh? It's the Airbrush. Oh, maybe that's why. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Do you remember when products were just like cream lipstick, sheer lipstick? Like when it was just simple, like full coverage foundation. Now it's like Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in medium, by the way. I'm still medium. I haven't gotten evicted into the light side again. All right, you guys, one more product and we're done. And I'm hesitant to include it because a lot of you guys got upset with me that I said the packaging was very immature. Well, I'm 60 and I think it's cute. I was like, I didn't mean it was like ridiculous. You could like it. I mean, I have 4 dogs. Have you guys ever seen me squeal with anything that's really small? I think I'm like a 4-year-old little girl on the inside. So I don't mind the way that the packaging is. I don't care if that packaging is like super cute and girly. I just think it's confusing that it's cute and girly with sexual innuendos. That's my confusion. But guess what? If you want your next palette to be the shape of a kitty and then your next palette out of that to be a manatee, go for it, Too Faced. Live your best life. My confusion lies elsewhere. Anyway, I think it's adorable. The reason I wanted to include it is because I felt like I needed to understand why I like this palette so much. I was bewildered with the fact that I fell in love with this palette so hard. So when I started to look back at all the times that I used it, I noticed that I kept doing the same look over and over when I didn't want to think about how to do my makeup. So I created a ton of different looks with it, but when I would reach for this just for an everyday makeup look, when I was gonna go somewhere, I would create the same look. And the look that I would create is the look that I always create with this palette, which is from Makeup Forever. Please do not. I don't think my palettes have ever looked this way, ever. Wow. Man, I am falling off the wagon, you guys. Believe it or not, this is one of my favorite palettes of all time, but it was limited edition, it's discontinued, you can no longer find it. And so I kept doing the same look with this one that I do with this palette. So if you have been in that same place where you're like, that mauvey eye that Dani does with 2 eyeshadows, how can I replicate it? Oh, you just get this puppy dog palette, plus it's for a good cause. So what I do is I'll take the matte vanilla shade, this color here, or this color here, and that goes underneath the brow bone. Then I'll go in with the deep, like mauve, this color right here, or this one right there, and that goes on the base of my lashes and on the lower lash line. And then I'll go in either with that same color or the warmer brown or this one here, and I just blend everything out to do sort of like a soft gradient. And that's my go-to look. And I realized, oh, Clover, that's why I love you so much. He feels comfortable. It's what I'm used to doing on days that I don't want to get creative with my makeup and I just want to go in with the mauvey eye, the Rockateur on the cheeks, and like the mauvey Dolly Danger Lip. This is what I do. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I actually tried to link this palette for you guys in a weekend vlog because I used it and I realized that it was a limited edition product and you can't find it anymore. So this is actually a really good alternative for it. So if you want to see my review on this palette, I will also link it in the description box below. But for now, that is it for my monthly favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will list and link all of these products in the description box below. But if you want to help a sister out and let me know what a few of your monthly favorites were, let me know because I'm always looking to add things to my cart. I love you, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys!